Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the ET Extraterrestrial playthrough. This is level 7. After setting up the transmitter and beaming a signal to ET's ship, both you and ET fall asleep. Upon waking up, you find ET has disappeared. He's been captured by the agents and taken back to your home, which has been turned into a quarantine area. Rescue ET before he can be taken away. When you have found ET, return to the bike to escape. Tube-tastic.
Come here.
Now, by the time I got to this level, I noticed a trend in this game. It only has a couple levels, like a couple level layouts. It's just like, see, with level 1, you collected 16 flowers in that area, and then level 2 was a more difficult escape or go to a certain area in that level. In level 3, we were in this area collecting things, and now we're back in this area in a more difficult environment with a certain objective instead of just collecting things. And then the next level, not spoilers, the next level is another bike level, then level 9 is another flying bike level, and then level 10 is another one of those timed levels, like level 4. So, the way the game works is there's 5 different actual levels, but then 5 other levels that are just a more hard version, be it putting more enemies or just a different goal all in general. But, yeah. Now that the military has Elliot's house under wraps, we gotta escape from them and find ET. In this level, you need 5 keys to get to ET. And the path that I'm taking is the fastest path that I've found to get the keys while also being on the same path to get ET. For some reason, for the quarantine, they decided to bring in astronauts and the blue cultist people from Earthbound. And here's ET.
Come here.
And just like in level 3, we need to get ET and Elliot back to the bike.
Stop. Freeze. Hey, you, come here. Hey, you. Freeze. Stop. Come here. Stop.
So, the path that I took is the fastest and most efficient path that I found for this level to get all 5 keys and get to ET without having to backtrack and find more keys or stopping to get more keys or whatnot.
Hey, you.
And if you do die due to the enemies just gangbanging you, then you do spawn exactly where, you spawn exactly where you died. So if you do die, it's not really penalizing except for, I just gotta warn you, if you do die, make sure to spam start. Otherwise, you're going back to the title screen and probably gonna have to look up the password online.
Come here.
And now we got ET to the bike, just nestling behind the bike, and now to get Elliot back to the bike.
Freeze. Stop.
For some reason, whenever the guards grab Elliot, he still has the same noise ET makes. Like, he still makes the ET's, grab noise. But when Elliot gets hit by one of the toys in the level, Elliot sounds like Elliot. It's so weird. Oh, and ET's random quotes are back.
Come here. Freeze.
I think this is the most annoying level for these guys. I think I can make it as long as that one blue guy doesn't get me.
Stop.
That guy. And then I can just always just...
Come here.
There we go. Hit him with a baseball. Make him doink.
Stop.
Eh.
Come here.
Eh. And level complete. Level 8, you play as Elliot. Hurry back to the landing area in the forest. Be careful though, as agents are now in full alert and will try to stop you in any way they can. See, whereas the only real difference in this and level 5 is now there's just guys walking around instead of there being no guys. Like, I think they actually might replace the guards with the beetles, but I'm not sure. We'll see in this area, because this was where the beetles will be. I do gotta say that this is a nice, for being this game, for this game's great soundtrack, this is a little cool piece that they made. I think this is the exact same level, honestly, just with more guys. And a little bit more confusing path in the second street part. And maybe a couple more potholes and whatnot. So, we played level 5 and this is basically the exact same thing, just... That's what I don't like about this game, besides everything else, is the second half of the game is boring. It's just the same things you've already seen, just with more guys. Difficult, but not fun. At least the last level is somewhat interesting, because it's not another mix and match, it's landing E.T.'s ship. But level 7, 8, and 9 are just boring. At least with level 2, even though it's the same thing as level 7, in level 1, it was less, like, you couldn't go to, like, Elliot's house. So, with that, every single, like, area is the same area. It's the exact same, like, neighborhood, just there's quarantine stuff everywhere. At least with level 1 and 2, there was a difference in the stage length. And with level 7 and 3, there's nothing except the goal. Stop. Oh, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way entirely. Wait, did I even go the... Yeah. The second half of the street is a little bit confusing, only because they put a little more twists and turns in. And by that I mean dead ends. But if you're good enough at the... If you were good enough at level 5, you should be well enough to do this level. Goddamn cars. Do do do. And here we come to the second half of the dirt path. And we're good on health now. This is... it's the same thing. Just more guys, maybe a couple more potholes, maybe a little bit longer. Just... the only thing I've really noticed that's a difference is the second half of the street part with the more dead ends. Do 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 do. Wee.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Let's see, I wonder if I'm even close to the exit. Riding my bike through the dirt path. And we beat the level. And that's the end of this part. Thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, like, do what you want to do. Goodbye.